you're looking for one of the most affordable 4-bedroom brand new homes in the Reno area, this one might just check all the boxes. This brand new 4-bedroom home is located in the Lemon Valley area by D.R. Horton, and the community is called Arroyo Crossing. This is the Canyon floor plan at 1811 square feet, and it starts right around $470,000. If you're new to the channel, my name is David Tully, and I'm your go-to resource for Reno, Sparks, and Northern Nevada real estate. If you're thinking about buying, selling, investing, or relocating to Reno, I'd love to help. All my information is down below. So you're probably wondering where Arroyo Crossing is located, and it's located in the Lemon Valley area, right off of Military Road. You're only going to be about 3 to 5 minutes away from 3 different grocery stores, including Smith's, Walmart, and even Grocery Outlet. You also have some fast food in the area, like Jim Boy Tacos and Qdoba. I think there's even a T-Mobile and Verizon store just around the corner. And if you want to drive up to Stead, you can get a few fairly good Mexican restaurants and even a Mexican bakery, which my wife and I like to enjoy on occasion. And if you want to drive to the Golden Valley area, you can find another grocery store, a post office, and some more restaurants and bars. So overall, I'd say it's a fairly convenient area. And if you want to get to downtown Reno, I'd say you're about 15 to 20 minutes away. All right, once again, this is the 1811 square foot Canyon floor plan at Arroyo Crossing by D.R. Horton in Lemon Valley. And the price starts right around $470,000. So right as you come in through the main entryway, this specific color, this is not a paint color that they use, this is just a decorative feature, but this knockdown or eggshell texture is what you're going to get. And then also this wood paneling right here is not something D.R. Horton actually does for these specific homes, but it does look nice. So what you are going to get in these homes downstairs on the 2-story are going to be this really nice neutral LVP flooring, these nice baseboards. And then if you don't like the specific color in the home or the kitchen countertops or cabinets, unfortunately, you are going to have to pick a different lot, because what you see is what you get in these homes. Right over here is going to be the standard coat closet with your smart panel. This is where your modem and router are going to go. So, you know, where AT&T or Spectrum is going to put your modem and router. Then you got slightly more storage space here, which is nice. Right over here to the left is going to be access to your 2-car garage with a tankless water heater. It is locked because they use it for storage, but like I said, you'll get a tankless water heater and a loop for a water softener, which I do recommend in Northern Nevada. So right over here to the right is going to be your half bath or powder room with that same LVP flooring, and don't worry, it's very durable and waterproof. Then you got your Moen fixtures here, and probably want to put some window coverings or maybe a privacy screen or a tint. Right over here, you're gonna have the nice open great room. As you can see, you got plenty of space here for your sectional, coffee table, nice space for your entertainment center. And that looks like a 65. I'd probably put at least a 75 or 85 here, but that is your call. Right over here, you got the beautiful kitchen area with quartz countertops, maple cabinets, and then the washer, dryer, and fridge in about 99% of new homes are typically not included. You can buy the washer, dryer, and fridge through D.R. Horton for an extra cost. And then here's a look at the quartz countertops. And then like I said, if you like a white quartz, you can actually get that. But if that home is ready currently and it has gray countertops, you're gonna have to pick a different lot, because these homes are spec'd out with the colors, the flooring, the paint, and the exteriors all up front. Got a nice big sink here. And then the dishwasher, gas stove, and built-in microwave are included. You are gonna have to budget for typically washer, dryer, fridge, and window coverings, vertical blinds. And then this table feels a little long for me. It's a 6-seater. You might be better with a 4-seater, especially if you're gonna put some bar stools here. I think it's just a little tight in my opinion, but it is nice to have a good sized island. And right over here on the right side of the kitchen is going to be your pantry area. This is just to give you an idea, because all new home builders do not do the backyard landscaping. This is a model. So what you'll get in the backyard is just going to be dirt. And what you could see right here are the rocks, which, you know, there's most likely a French drain there. But what you would have typically is you're gonna have a fence right here in the middle all the way down. And I know some people from other states have asked me, do buyers have to pay for fences? And no, it's a good question, but the builders put up the fences here at all brand new home communities. But this is just to give you a good idea of what you want to do in the backyard. Myself personally, I'd probably extend the backyard patio to there and all the way to the other end of the house. And I think my other house came out about 12 to 14 feet for the patio. And I would personally put pavers, but that's for you to decide. So one thing I really like about this home compared to the 1678 square foot home is that I feel like there's a little bit more room, and of course it is a bigger home, but it just feels like there's a little more room upstairs and it just feels a little better. And then as you make your way upstairs, the staircase and the entire upstairs, other than the bathrooms, are going to be carpet. As you can see, you got this nice wide hallway here. Feels really good. Let's take you down to the right first before we hit the master. Just down the hall to the right is going to be your secondary bathroom. You got Pedrofina countertops here, nice dual vanities, and then those are Moen fixtures or faucets. You're just going to want to put on some cabinet handles or pulls and that same LVP flooring. And this is one of those inserts for the tub shower combo, but it's very durable and very easy to maintain. And the tub is a good size. Over here, you got your first secondary bedroom. I would say that's slightly smaller than a queen, but a queen with end tables would probably fit best in here. But you could definitely make a king size bed work, and that's just interesting. I would never do that, but maybe if you have a daughter. Got two good size end tables here. Give you another view of the room. And you got plenty of room there for a dresser, TV on the wall, maybe a nice art piece, and then you know, plant or an accent piece. Over here, you got a fairly standard closet setup. And over here, you have a linen closet right next to the laundry area. Once again, the washer dryer is not included typically, and you can buy them through the builder if you'd like. And this is a gas dryer setup. There is no 220, so you do need a gas dryer. Right next to the laundry area is another good size secondary bedroom. This could definitely fit a king size bed in more comfortably, but still I think a queen size bed with, you know, some good size end tables would be really nice. Pretty cool skateboards. Give you another view of the room. And then once again, like I said, you have a pretty standard closet setup here. Just down the hall, this is going to be your third secondary bedroom. Once again, this is a slightly bigger size in my opinion, so I think you could easily fit a king size bed in here if you'd like, but I still think a queen size bed would fit nicely with end tables, and because these end tables are fairly large. The same end table on this side as well. And then once again, this wallpaper is not something D.R. Horton does. It's just a decorative item, which looks really nice, but they don't actually do this. And still got plenty of room for your dresser, accent piece, nice art piece on the wall. And then once again, this is kind of the standard color and texture you would get on your wall, the standard knockdown or eggshell texture. And then last but not least is the primary bedroom. You got a massive king size bed, nice frame, and then you still got two good size end tables with a tiny bit of room to spare. So as you can see, this is a very generous primary bedroom. You've got a nice little windowsill over here, and then two good sized windows for some really good natural light. Here's another view of the bedroom. Plenty of room over here for an accent piece, chair, plant, and then you got some good room there for, you know, a TV and a nice dresser, and definitely room for an art piece on that side as well. And you got that same LVP flooring that's a nice neutral color in the primary bath. Unfortunately, you won't have a tub again, but like I said, as I know, most people generally don't use tubs these days. Here you got a nice walk-in closet, got some shelving here. Right over here is going to be the toilet area. Pretty good space in that toilet area, same LVP flooring. And this is not going to be Piedrafina. This is going to be another one of those inserts, but like I said, very durable and very easy to maintain. Got a nice window there for some natural light. And then same thing, you got the Piedrafina countertops, dual vanities, and you have Moen fixtures. You're just probably going to want to add your, finishing touch with some nice cabinet pulls. Hey everyone, I hope you enjoyed this walkthrough of the Canyon floor plan, which is a 4-bedroom home at Arroyo Crossing by D.R. Horton in the Lemon Valley area. This home starts right around $470,000, and I think this is one of the nicest and best priced 4-bedroom brand new homes in the area. The HOA for Arroyo Crossing is $68 a month, and what you get for this is going to be common area maintenance and a park in the area. If you're thinking about buying, selling, investing, or relocating to Reno, I'd love to help. All my information is down below. If you want to learn more about Reno, Sparks, and brand new construction in the area, check out some of my other videos.